Let's be our own alarm clock. It's Custom Chuck checking in again. Charles Hawkins Jr., man, on my Hollywood Hustle. Yeah, I don't think words can really explain the situation that the whole world is in right now. But my thing is just control what you can. So for me, just controlling myself and sticking to my plan. Yeah, been a long road to get here. Like I was actually getting into acting, had classes at Second City that were going great. And then, the pandemic hit and everything changes. And then, you have all these instances of racial injustice where black men are getting killed, where it's just like the whole world is turned on its head right now, especially in America. So, but to be honest, it's not anything new to me. 30-something-year-old black man in America, this has been my reality for a very long time. So I feel like I'm especially equipped to deal with all these times of everything that's going on right now, because I've been broke, I've been poor, all that before. We came from nothing, and all this injustice racially has been my everyday reality. So I feel like a damn superhero right now because I'm able to deal with all these things in a way that doesn't stop me from grinding and getting what I really want to get to. My passion in entertainment, making movies, making films, being an actor, being a musician, and really getting in there and doing my thing. So my confidence is at an all-time high because now I see everything that I've been through has been for a reason. All my trials and tribulations got me right here, right now. And it's like, what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with the ability to do whatever I want to do in the whole wide world? Like as kids, they tell us like, you could be whatever you want to be. And I maybe thought that, but you never really put it into true thought or action. But now, as I feel like the United States, the whole world is like hit a big ass reset. You can be anything you want to be in the whole wide world, anything you want to do. What do you want to do? And I definitely want to get into entertainment, definitely be an actor, definitely be a musician, definitely just create and be a storyteller of the story that I know is true to me, being a dude from Chicago. Because that story still hasn't been told. There is not the story told of just an everyday black man from Chicago trying to get a better life for himself and build a family. Hasn't been told yet. Not the way that I see it, not the way that people around me see it, not the way that we lived it. So that's my ultimate goal. And tell that as many ways as I can. Tell that through my style, my dress, my talk, my walk, movies, music, everything possible. And you know what I'm saying? Get that out as best I can. Shit. That's my plan and my goal. And it's nothing new. I've done this before. It's a 3-year plan that I got that I'm working. And it's like, man, I just want to leave a legacy. I want to do something special. I'm gonna do something special. And I'm in the process of it. And along that road, I'm learning so many things. And this basically is that way for me to kind of make sure I take chronicles of that, but also give y'all the gems as I get it along the way. You know what I mean? And one thing that I came through, I was reading a book and then talking to one of my buddies, and we talked about the power of voice and the power of speaking things into existence. And we really, really, really feel that that's like something that's real, for the simple fact that energy absolutely is real to me. Right? So whatever your energy is gonna, determine how you act and things to go about your day. So when your energy is off, or someone throws your energy off for somebody, it can lead to a steamroll or a snowball effect of negative things, or how you view things in a negative way. You know what I mean? Like get into like a road rage accident and that ruining the rest of your day. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Like you have to be able to compartmentalize things and then see things from a positive outlook. Will change your whole perspective on how things go. When I came up with my 3-year plan, like, all right, I'm gonna work 3 years. I got this plan, just like I'm a freshman in college or my first year of law school all over again. I got a 3-year plan. It's gonna be ugly, rough, and tough my first year. Maybe my second year I might get it a little bit, but I can't get too cocky because I'm gonna be knocked on my ass again because it's gonna be hard. And then my 3rd year, I should be knowing what I'm doing. I should be able to take care of business and yield some form of success that shows me what the work I put in for the first 3 years. It's just that simple for me, right? So the first year I know I'm having to basically reintroduce myself to everybody I know and all the people that I don't know as somebody different pursuing something else. And that's difficult to do because you're gonna lose people, family members, friends who definitely don't believe in you, but they didn't believe me when I wanted to play D1 and go to Washington. They didn't believe me when I said I wanted to go to law school and finish that or open up my own company. So it's nothing new to me. I'm just doing it all over again. Now it's in the realm of entertainment. And people think that maybe I'm not able to accomplish those things when it ain't nothing but some work. And I got the talent and the ability, so I'm not worried about that. Just getting to it and being matter of fact about everything I do. So yeah, it's just like, but reintroducing yourself and reinventing yourself to people you know and love and care about is going to be extremely difficult. And that's something I had to be okay with. Something I've grown to be okay with, because life is long, you know, and you're going to go through different stages with the people you really love and care about. And that's okay. I mean, the people that's not meant to stay around, they won't. And, you know, and the people that come back around, they'll be much happier when you're flying in the jet. So it's cool. I'm not really tripping on anything. I figured this is the biggest gem I want to give on this video right here, right? I realized and I saw, and I'm very observant, and I see people who I feel are successful, and I want to see, okay, how their lives were going, people who are older than me, younger than me, whatever. I always view and I see success in different ways. And I see that at some point, people who are extremely successful and live the life that they want to live are selfish, in the respect that they don't care about anything else for a few years. They really lock in and take care of business and do what they want to do. You have to put in a certain amount of working hours to get to a level where then you go be successful, right? Some dudes do that in high school or college in sports, where they lock in, don't do nothing, no prom, no nothing. I'm in the gym every single day. Or when they go to the pros for first 2 years, I'm in the gym, I'm not partying, I'm not doing nothing, I'm in the gym every day. Business guys maybe go to school and lock in and lock everything out. Or people in the entertainment, as far as rappers or entertainers or musicians or comedians, they 2-3 years, they're broke. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, they're broke and just struggling to work hard and lock in and get everything. Then boom, they get a break. That's why I knew I had to do that. And then everyday people in everyday lives, that's why you hear about midlife crisis and stuff like that, because you go through your life just working or just going by the rules, and you never really do what you want to do. You never have those selfish years. So at 45, 46, you got these wife and kids, and now you ruin your family because you realize this ain't what I want to do. And now you want to be selfish. So my thing was, okay, look at it. I got no wife, no kids, no real ties. I'm able to hustle and grind, move around how I want to. I got everything in the world in front of me. I got to be selfish as fuck for the next 2 or 3 years and really do what I want to do and yield some form of success for myself to make me go further. My selfish years would be now, and that's okay. So relationships have been tough, non-existent. Family members, I'm having to remold and restructure all those relationships, and I lost a lot of friends, you know, but that's the process of what I'm going through right now. And that was tough, but I know I'm doing the right things to get to what I want to get to. And when I get there, you know, that's the life that I want to live. And the people who are around are meant to be there, and the people who aren't, they aren't. But I don't hold that against them either, because them not believing in me now is not their fault. They don't have to. They're not supposed to. They're not supposed to believe in me right now when I'm just the dude that they see every day. But then when my life changes and the things start to go for me how I want them to go, and I start to manifest those opportunities that I really want, then they'll see it. Oh, always, and then it won't matter, because I always did. All you got to do is believe in yourself. It ain't nothing but some work. But I know I gotta be selfish for a couple whole years, which is extremely tough because I'm a loving, caring dude. But I gotta make myself the star player. I gotta make myself the star. I gotta make myself the #1 priority in my whole life. So then at the end of the day, I'm able to give back to everybody and the people that I really want to. There's $100 million I gotta go get. You know, like Jay said, I got rich and gave back. That's the win-win. But it's a tough road in between there, where people won't understand, and they're not supposed to. So that's cool. I accept that now. And then it's like, all right, make sure that this is all worth it. Make sure I put in enough work to, at the end of this, I don't look back and say, damn. And that's another thing. That's what I talked about. That's what I talk to myself about now, and I think about, like, okay, what would I tell myself now if I was in college? If I was a freshman in college or that walk-on at UW, I got my scholarship, I got 2-3 years to really ball out, what would I tell myself? Go hard, grind, be selfish. That's what I need to do right now. Put in enough work to now, in 2 or 3 years, I can go pro in entertainment. As far as I can get an opportunity or a deal as an actor, as a musician, as a writer, as a producer, as a director, as something at that point. But I'm gonna put all the work in I can for the next 3 years dedicated to that. and yield something at the end of that. It will, it absolutely will, because I got that shit. I'm like that. For real. I'm like that for real. So, man, it's exciting. It's a long road, but I got a path. I got a plan. Everything is written down. Everything is measurable. Locked in. The marathon continues. Man, that's without a doubt. It's Custom Chuck, Charles Hawkins Jr. Thank y'all for locking into the Chronicles of Me. Make sure your price go up every single day. Keep grinding. Find a passion and go get to it, man. Love.